Welcome back to this video of the FAQ video series on the KNX IP BAOS 777. In this video we want to take a look at how we can activate timers in the visualization of the BAOS. Therefore I'm back here in the web interface of the BAOS and I will first of all log in with my credentials. Now here on the visualization, in order to enable a timer, I first of all have to navigate to the function to which I want to create such a timer. So in this case, for example, I want to create a timer for the jalousie control in the kitchen. Now in order to create such a timer, I first of all have to click here on this arrow and then I can click here on timers. Now here what you already can see is that there already exist 3 timers for this function. So for weekdays up and down, and for the weekend currently only for the up movement. And now I want to create a timer for the weekend for the down movement. To do this, I first of all click here on Add New Timer, and then I can give this timer a name. So here in this case, for example, weekend down. Then I will immediately enable this timer, and now I can specify the timer type. So I can choose between week timer, single timer and interval timer. At the 2 options here we will take a look in a short moment. Let us first of all stick to the week timer. Now after selecting the timer type, I can specify the data point and the value that should be sent. So in this case I want to have it for the up-down movement and I want to send the value down. Then I can specify a time span between this timer should be active, or I can also simply select a start time with no end time. So for example, I select the 1st of January 2022 and with that the timer already is active after I will save it. And then here the last bit here, now this is where we define the timer itself. So we will define the time here. Now I want to have it in the evening, so therefore maybe 23 o'clock. And then I can specify the weekdays on which this timer should be performed. So as I want to have it on the weekend, I will only specify here Saturday and Sunday. And with that we have created a timer which will move the blinds down in the kitchen on Saturday and Sunday on 23 o'clock. Now in order to save it, I simply click here on save and you can see now for this function we have 4 timers. Now when you have created timers, you can also see them here above when you click in the menu bar on timers, and here you can see all timers that were created on the BAOS. So here you can see the timers for the jalousie control, and in between here we have timers for the lighting. Now if you want to edit a timer, you can either do it by navigating to the function itself, then again on timers, or you can simply click here on the timer which you want to edit. So for example, I want to edit the timer here for weekdays morning on for the lighting. And now we still had 2 timer types which we didn't took a look at. So the other 2 timer types are first of all the single timer. And what the single timer means is that here you will define a date and time to which this function, so switching the lights off, will get performed once. So this is a timer which won't repeat, but it simply calls to the specified time and date, which I can set up here down below. Then the next option is the interval timer. And the interval timer is similar to the week timer. However, here you can specify a time to which the timer should start to work, and after that you will specify an interval in which the timer will get performed. So here I specify again the function lighting off. It starts on the 1st of January at 0 o'clock, and then I can specify an interval from seconds up to weeks. So here I could activate, for example, a timer which makes sure that every day at 0 o'clock the light is turned off. Or I could also set it to weeks, so every week at the same weekday this timer gets performed. or I could also set it to hours, minutes and seconds. And after I have changed the timer to my needs, I can simply click here on save, and with that I have changed the timer for the living room lighting in the morning. So this is how you can enable timers on the visualization of your BAOS 777.